Legacy is a voluntary organisation that's concerned about the welfare of families that are left behind after veterans have given their lives for their country. They don't have to have died in combat, but they have to have had operational service and given that service to their country. I've been a legatee since 2007, so about 16 years. And when I was very much younger, I served briefly in Army, and that gave me an appreciation of the Defence Force and the families in the Defence Force.
It's like a big family, Legacy. My dad died 16 years ago, so I've been with Legacy for about 15 years now. I know there's little ones that haven't got their other parent, and they're the ones that need the help.
Quite often there's a fair amount done for the veteran, but one tends to forget about the veterans' families, whereas that's not the case in Australia. Legacy Australia has now been doing it for over 100 years. To me, that makes it unique, and the personal contact that you have is a unique characteristic that make that voluntary service very worthwhile.
My dad, he was a World War II man. He was on the ship for his 21st birthday going on the Queen Mary to Egypt. When Australia got bombed at Darwin, they brought them back. So he was on the frontline service. They were protecting the guys from Kokoda side, and they were protecting them because they were coming in from the ocean. Mum really liked everybody from Legacy, and I know Neville has helped take Mum to certain places, to Government House, or just help be there for company for Mum when I'm not there.
My job with Joan was quite easy, really. It was to facilitate some of the Legacy activities that there are, lunches of Legacy's ladies that are held regularly, for example, and just general support and seeing that things were on the straight and narrow. It was, I guess, a very good environment for Cathy to be in, because Cathy and Joan got on very well. They spent a lot of time together. Normally, a family member, once they cease being a dependent, will no longer be a member of Legacy. But people with disabilities will stay as members of Legacy for life, if necessary. And there's a program directed towards them. It could be going to the theatre, it could be excursions, activities like that.
Just be with a group of people like my age, and the first one I ever went to was a weekend away. It was like a farm stay. We all had turns driving the tractor with everybody in with the worker.
To me, the most important thing about being a legatee is the fact that it involves a long-term relationship with another person or persons. You have a clear responsibility as being the first port of call for their well-being. But of course, with the responsibility comes an enormous amount of satisfaction.
The donations help with the legatees like Nev. They go out and help support the families.
Legacy doesn't receive any ongoing and recurrent government funding at any level of government. And so it relies on a range of sources of income, beneficiaries being one, corporate support, but most importantly, it relies on donations from the general public. And that enables us to do our program of work, the different programs that we run directed towards widows, youth, people with disabilities, families in crisis where there's family breakdown and things like that.
It's a great help. They would help support people, and I just love Legacy.